You're joining us live here at Mipim 2024. Alex, it would be good to get from you, I guess, just your take on the current market and the outlook for the market.
Well, thank you for that question. I think the current market environment is a challenging one, especially in the office sector, where we see a structural change there. Also, the interest environment made it difficult for real estate. I think now seeing that leveling off, there's a slightly positive outlook for investors that they have a solid base to calculate on. But I think it will be another extensive year, 2024.
And I guess, how's that influencing the strategy there?
Well, we see ourselves quite good positioned, and we're always looking for a midterm and a long-term view. So we're still there to grow our business on a, let's say, a lower pace than I would have previously said, but that includes especially our international business out of Milan, Paris, Amsterdam, for example, and especially in the UK, in London, where we are happy that Laura Williams joined end of last year.
Great. And it'd be interesting to pick up with you, actually, Laura, the UK sometimes at a different pace or in a different place to continental Europe. So I guess, what are you seeing at the moment?
Well, as we've all seen, there has been a shortage of transactional evidence recently, and I think consequently there has been much more competition in the lending market. I think there's a flight to quality from all lenders at the minute. Everybody wants to finance the same best-in-class assets. So consequently, there's a lot of competition. We are focused in the UK at growing, on growing the UK book, and we would like to work with the best-in-class sponsors. And the bank is very supportive in growing the book across Europe. And the benefit we have in London at Bayern is that we're able to follow our clients across Europe as well. So if they're UK-based, we're able to follow them onto continental Europe as well. And then they know that they'll be dealing with the same team, the same product structuring in Munich as well. So we have that expertise to follow our clients, which is a huge advantage, I think.
And what are you seeing in terms of demand as well is there a lot of people looking for financing? What's your sense of where we are in the market?
There is no shortage of equity, and there's also no shortage of debt. I think that there is demand for debt, but it's become, as I say, extremely competitive. I think that in terms of the asset classes that our investors are focusing on, residential is extremely popular. As we've seen, there's a big bifurcation in the office market. People wish to invest in the best-in-class in offices. Logistics is still a very strong asset class as well as PBSA, and some of the more operational type real estate sectors as well, so data centres, co-living, etc. Bayern is very much focused on residential, logistics, best-in-class offices, and also retail for the best retail.
And interesting that retail coming back into the picture and that focus on operational. And Alex, is that the same also across all of the areas where Bayern is active? What are you seeing there?
Yeah, that accounts more or less for most of the markets. However, I would say for the UK, residential is quite an important one for us because we just get into that and we see that as an opportunity to further diversify the portfolio going forward in a defensive asset class. So that's one of our main takeaways from the crisis, to overweight residential rather other asset classes.
Really interesting to catch up on strategy. Thanks for joining us, Alex and Laura. Thanks very much.